Welcome to the Frontlines Tactics first news episode. I would like to just begin talking to you about what I'm going to have planned for this channel. And first off, I would like to talk about some of my intentions. My intentions is to not be one of those YouTubers making the magical internet dollars. My plan is to... I'm already going to be playing these games, so why not present them in a way that I can kind of share them with other people. Not only to mention share them with other people, but if I can make a few dollars, I'm going to perpetuate my hobby that I'm sharing with you. So, like I said, I'm not going to turn this into trying to make my mortgage payments or buy a new car or anything extravagant or like tour around the world. I'm not expecting, to do very successful, but if I do, basically I'm going to show it in kind back to you guys by buying games that you guys request that you want to see me trial or play through, as well as it's going to go into other hobbies that I'm going to be putting on this channel. So any money that I make in this channel is going back into the channel, so it's going to be self-perpetuating. Because like I said, I'm going to be doing this stuff already, so why not just do it, like this. But yeah, that's my plan. So at least now you guys know my intentions. I'm not turned into some, new YouTuber to make my living at. I already have a career. I like my career a lot. This is my hobby. This is me just sharing my hobby with you. But first bout of news. As some of you saw, I've already posted my first Blood Bowl game. My Dark Elf team. That was a difficult match, wasn't it? I'll be posting game 2 coming up soon. One of the things that I'm interested in is, are you guys interested in seeing my matches split up at like the halftime or halfway through the game? Or do you want me to just do it as one solid game? Second game, I may actually do as one solid game and just keep it in its entirety, and then see what you guys like. But I mean, I need some feedback. Otherwise, how am I going to know if you guys like the two halves or one whole? One of the other plans I have for Blood Bowl is I'm going to be playing them. Because like I said, I have a career, I have family, I have friends, I have a job, I have other responsibilities and duties that I have to uphold outside of my hobby. This is a hobby, not a job. So one of the things I do plan on trying to do is I'm going to try to shoot to almost always have, like in my head I had this like silly idea, Monday night Blood Bowl. So the idea is that I'm always going to have a match recorded and ready, so that come Monday, you can always expect a Blood Bowl match from me. But yeah, so I'm going to be continuing on with the Dark Elf team. Maybe occasionally, taking a break from my Orc team. Love my Orcs. May start them back up. Beta coverage. I have a history of getting into betas. Just been lucky a lot of times. Like right now, I'm actually in a closed beta for Marvel Heroes. I would like to talk to you more about it, but I'm currently I have a strict NDA listed on that, so I can't really talk to you about it outside of hey, it's a Diablo 2-esque clone with Marvel heroes. Yeah, that's all I can really talk to you about. But I am currently trying to get into Elder Scrolls Online as well as Neverwinter. I'm a big Neverwinter fan. I've been into Dungeons and Dragons for like half my life now, and so I'm looking forward to Neverwinter's. It looks like a very reactive combat system. I've seen some videos. I've seen a little bit of commentary for it, but yeah, still haven't got my hands on it. Elder Scrolls. Granted, I am one of those guys that just recently got into Elder Scrolls.
I have some information that may be of use.
I hate those pop-ups shows when you play a new match. But yeah, back to Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I was one of those people that jumped on the bandwagon for Skyrim. I'd never played any of the Oblivions, Morrowinds beforehand, so Elder Scrolls Online, it seems really cool. What little I've seen of it looks good. My Terraria coverage. I love Terraria. Those of you that don't know, there is a new patch update on its way. I believe next month, maybe. But you go check it out. I'll maybe try to put a link on the screen at this point. But they're doing new textures, new skins, new monsters. I mean, I saw turtles. Lighting graphics, water graphics, maybe even water physics. Don't know. Like, there was a screenshot of them showing it raining. So, yeah, that Terraria is going to be updated and possibly cool. Which is kind of nice, because I was afraid that they were going to kind of start neglecting the PC with the release of the consoles for the PS3 and 360 versions for Terraria. Not saying that, like a member of the Master Race or, PC Master Race or whatnot. It's just, I kind of looked at that they were going to possibly just do away with upgrading and doing any more work for the PC version of Terraria. What else to add? Oh, yes, I am looking to do a co-op version of Terraria with my brother. Not sure if we're going to start now, kind of get back in the mix of things, or if we're going to wait till the patch comes out to do it. So that's something me and him have been talking with and trying to figure out what direction we want to go with that. But yeah, so we'll have Terraria coverage coming up soon. Some little bit of gaming news, world gaming news. Steam greenlight 2 games that I totally have my eye on, that I want to get in on, is City of Steam. It looks shiny, looks cool. I kind of like the weird multi-planal steampunk fantasy look, as well as Dead State. It looks like an RPG survival zombie horror, which, who doesn't like zombies? I know it's kind of a big bandwagon now, but I've always been into survival games and survival horror games. As well as another one that I'm looking forward to is Project Eternity. Project Eternity is like made by the same people that made some of the great RPGs that some of us grew up with. Recently I bought another copy of Icewind Dale 2 on GOG. So I may do some coverage and some co-op work with that. I have someone that's interested in doing that with me. To show you know, to play some of the nice old RPG style. But yeah, Project Eternity Camp. That's one that I have on the horizon. Very nostalgic. One of the other things I'm going to be working on is my Warhammer 40k coverage. My studio room that I was going to make into my art room slash Warhammer 40k construction room, I still haven't gotten it all sorted out. And so I'm going to be remodeling that room so that it has some space to it. I'm going to set up my video camera in there. I got a video camera. I'm going to show you, kind of walk through some of the process of me painting my painting techniques and things like that. I'm not saying I'm a great painter, but I think I can help show you guys how to do a little bit of stacking, make your stuff look good. If you don't have kind of an eye for painting and or some hand-eye coordination issues, I can kind of show you how to make it nice without, you know, breaking the bank. One of the first projects I'm going to be working on is actually my Assault Marine backpack conversion. I'm going to be magnetizing their jump packs as well as normal backpacks to give you versatility of, basically give you the versatility of swapping between the two backpacks. And I think during that same time, while I'm going to be using the tools and the green stuff while it's fresh, is I'll also be doing my Grey Knight interceptors. So, as you know, what was it, a strike force? So, Grey Knights without an interceptor backpack is essentially a Grey Knight strike force. And so, my idea is actually, depends on how mobility you want, you're going to have the ability to swap between these two magnetized backpacks. I'm going to sit down and show you how I do it. And again, I'm not this great modder, I'm not this great Games Workshop Golden Demon winner, but I'm going to show you how to make it cheaply, easily, with the stuff that you have easily access to, and make it look decent, make it look good. One of the other things I'm going to do is going to show you real simple building construction. I've have this way that I build blown out buildings, like ruins, urban style, that's cheap. Like, I'm going to start making like a grocery list for you guys to start gathering when I start doing my Warhammer tab. Essentially, hang on to some of your cereal boxes, like soda boxes, extra, you know, cardboard boxes, cardboard sheets. I mean, kind of collects trash. Is essentially, that is how you build Warhammer terrain. Is you collect trash. And so I have a good supply of that, but I need to resupply on some of my brushes aren't to snuff, as well as some of my paints have dried up, and I'm out of primer and like spray paints of sort. So I need to resupply. Like I said earlier, hopefully if this channel venture goes off, it'll help supply some of my paints. And like I said, I have other responsibilities and things like that that I have to take care of, and this is a hobby. And so the idea of this channel is to help fund my hobby so that I'm able to do it more. Otherwise, I may not have the finances or the resources to continue my hobby as much as I like. And so you, the people of the interwebs, you are going to be in charge of possibly how much I do my hobby. Which is kind of scary, but kind of liberating at the same time, because it can be difficult out there. Well, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. The video in the background was Civ 5. I like to play it now and then. I think until I get any more of a decent setup, I think I will continue doing possibly videos with Civ 5, and just I'll save it at the end of each discussion, and I will then continue it on. As well as what I'm thinking about doing is when I get all my other channels, like I got my beta coverage, my Blood Bowl coverage, Terraria, Warhammer 40k, and anything else that comes up, that I will do a news segment for each one of those. So if you're here for just one of the news updates, like all I want to know about is Blood Bowl, or all I want to know is about Terraria, or whatever project I'm working on, I will do news for each specific tab. And hopefully it won't be as long as this one. I'll be able to spitball it a bit quicker so that you can get a decent idea of what's going on. But yeah, hope to see and hear from you guys some more. Please give me feedback on if you like this video or if you like anything else. Till then, keep pushing forward.